Hello, welcome back to Regina's World. For those who don't know me, I am Regina right here in Las Vegas. On my channel, we do reviews of things around the city, and every Thursday I upload a video of review from Married at First Sight. So let's get right into this review. So the first couple I'm going to talk about today is Henry and Christina. My least favorite couple. I've said it before. I'm going to say it every video. I'm just counting down to the time they decide to end their marriage. It was a disaster from the start. I kind of blame Lifetime. I think they did this. They do this on a couple of relationships, if you will, if that's what you want to call them, marriages, for the ratings. Throw a couple together that shouldn't be together and make for good TV, which it makes for great TV. Couples that clash and the couples that don't get along. But these are people's lives at the end of the day, and they knew from the beginning that this couple shouldn't have been together. And he shouldn't have been on the show in the first place. So let's talk about them, shall we? So it starts off, Christina was gone for the entire, well, pretty much the entire episode. She was out with friends. When she first finally came back, she disclosed that she have not been taking her ADD medication, and that may be the cause of her anxiety and her frustration and impatience and all that other stuff. And kudos to him, because he was there, he was caring, and excuse me, he was warm and understanding and all that good stuff. What you expect when somebody discloses information like that to you, very personal information that they don't have to disclose but decided to disclose. So kudos to him for how he reacted. You know, he reacted like any other person would react if you've been told that you have to take medication for something, you know. So kudos to him. So fast forward, they go to salsa dancing, and no, first they go to golfing, and they see his personality. Now he is on a golf course. He was a little bit more assertive and confident, which was cute. You know, it showed how he is as a person out there, you know, in his actual element and doing stuff that he likes to do. So you've been seeing things that she's been liking to do since the show has began. So this is the first time you actually get to see him do something that he likes to do. So he was, you know, he took a little bit of charge. He was showing how to play the game. You know, that was cute in a sense, you know. And then they go to salsa dancing, something that she likes to do. And again, kudos to him for trying to do stuff out of his comfort zone and stuff that he's not normally, that he would normally do. But then she get on screen and talk about, you know, turn him down real quick. Like, I thought this was going to be another one of them situations where he can't get it and he's awkward and this and this and that. How you just go talk all that good stuff that she likes him and thinks he's cute and, you know, giving him compliments and making him smile and all that stuff. And then in the same breath, you turn him down. like he's awkward and it's taking too long to get it. You know, but there was missed opportunities in certain situations that they could have actually kissed. You know what I mean? So, you know, I like girls who be like, I would never be, you know, the assertive one and, you know, make the first move. But, you know, sometimes you gotta be the one who makes the certain. If you're interested, just, you know, lead them to the promised land. You know, lead them. You could at least could have kissed them in a certain situation. Y'all sitting on the bench. Y'all doing high fives, y'all doing all this, you know, stuff. You could have, you know, leaned over and be like, what? You know, just lead him in. Make him feel comfortable. If he see how he would have reacted. If he would reacted in a way of, you know, then you'll know where you stand with them. But you're sitting here waiting on him to, you know, make the first move, and it made me look like he's not going to make the first move. You're just letting missed opportunities pass you by. So, you know, I get that you're used to people taking charge and doing this stuff for you, and you don't have to put back any effort because you think you're so beautiful, but you actually have a man in front of you who don't think that. So I'm just really counting down these two for them to end. It looked like the next episode, I think he tells her he's not interested or something like that. So that's just more interesting. Get to the point of them getting a divorce already, because they're just dragging this on for me. Moving on right along. Oh, the next couple, Miles and Karen. This is another couple that's low on a totem pole for me. It's not because I don't like them as individuals. I just my patience is running thin with her, with Karen. I believe that's his name. His name is Miles. I think her name is Karen. My patience is running thin with her because I'm lost in the sense of what the fuck do she want him to do outside of slicing his wrist and giving her the blood, taking his heart out his chest and giving it to her. What do she want? She have a man who's catering to her, being nice to her, asking her, do she need anything since they got married? Have chefs come into the house, being patient as he possibly can. He's doing everything that possibly he can do to make her happy. And it's still not good enough. What do she want this man to do? She keeps saying, she said in this episode, she's not used to a man, a masculine man, who likes to talk about his feelings. She's associating him talking about his feelings with him being masculine. How does that even go together? That's why I keep saying I want to see the kind of men that she has been dating in the past. She obviously wants the man who's going to abuse, treat her like shit, don't answer her text messages, don't answer her phone calls, cheat on her, lie to her. She have a man who's the complete opposite, who's trying his damnedest to treat her like a queen. And she's just refusing to accept his kindness. Like, she's just refusing. She fight him at every instance. He's asking just for a little bit of intimacy, and she can't even do that. The only time he got a kiss from her is when they was playing a game, and then other people made her give him a kiss because it was in a game. He can't get a hand hold, a hug at night, a kiss in the morning, a handheld walking down the street. He can't get nothing. But he's doing everything in his power to do for her. But she's not bending at all for him. What do she want this man to do? I'm lost here, and it's frustrated as hell to watch because I just want to jump through the screen and yell at her stupid ass. You're going to lose a good man right in front of your face. You're just going to lose him because you are just constantly putting him in the same situation as your people in the past. And I said this in the last video. Why get on a show and jump into a marriage if you are still holding on to the stuff in the past? Why? This was the wrong time to jump into marriage. Because everything that you keep saying is, I'm just waiting to see his real self. I'm waiting to see his real self. Does that even count right now? You jumped and married a stranger. Does that even apply anymore? It is time to be married to the man and stop making him pay for the shit that your ex has done to you before the show. Give this man a chance before you lose a good man. It's just... she gets on my nerves. Like, she's getting on my nerves. They're both beautiful people. But, oh, she gets on my nerves. Like, what more do she want? Please help me. Because I'm lost. And this man said, he started talking about intimacy. She don't want to talk about it. She's like, well, we'll talk about intimacy when we get there. He like, we are there. Tell me something. Can I get something? I want to have sex with my wife here. And she's like, he wrote on his thing, you know, he's going to please himself. I want to have sex with my wife. He trying to tell your ass something. I can wait, but how long am I supposed to wait? That's a valid question. You know what I mean? Like, it's a valid question. He's living with you. I can't touch you. I can't kiss you. I can't do anything with you. I'm asking. I'm trying to get some kind of understanding. When can we do something? You want to have an intercourse? Fine. Can you suck my dick at least? Like, it's just like, what does she want? It's just, somebody, please go and find Karen and tell her I said, you're a stupid bitch. Brett and Olivia. I'm just trying to get the headaches out of the way real quick so I can get to my two favorites. Because this ain't even going to be a long video. I'm just getting straight to the point and moving along. Brett and Olivia. This is another couple that makes my head hurt. Like, that I just have liking less and less. I don't like, I like Christina and the other guy. I just don't like them at all. Like them as a couple. The other two, they could work if she just stopped acting stupid. These two, I just don't like him. Like when it first started, I liked her. I liked Olivia and hated Brett. As the season has gone on, as the episodes has came and gone, I've liked Brett and liked Olivia less. Each episode, I've liked Olivia less. And I'll tell you why. Olivia is too hard for me. Like, she's just too hard. Like, there's no... When do you smile, Olivia? What makes you happy, Olivia? Like, what does it for you? Like, what? Because we have another man, you know, before the season started, you know, he was a player, he was this, that, and the other. He jumped in and got married. But in a sense to me, he hasn't done anything to disrespect Olivia. He hasn't done anything to make her feel uncomfortable or unsafe. He's trying to his best of his ability. So I give Brett all the kudos in this relationship. You know, he has a certain way of dealing with things. Sarcasm and humor to get over his uncomfortable. When he's uncomfortable, he don't want to talk about something or whatever. He kind of, you know, say things to address it but not talk about it, you know, kind of shut it down or whatever. You know, that part is kind of, it may rub people the wrong way, but in a sense to Olivia, he haven't really done anything to me that will make Olivia not like him, right? Other than her, she's better than, you know, superiority thing. As I said in a previous video, that comes with nurses. Nurses have this superiority kind of thing. And she screams that. And it gets on my nerves. So in this episode, she goes and meets, I think it was a friend. They go to lunch or whatever. And she's talking about Brett. Here we go again, talking about money. And what else? They were talking about money and balancing money and traveling and saving and things like that. And which again is an easy fix if they just actually sat down and made a budget and came to an agreement of what they want to do and how they want to save and how they want to progress in the future and how they want to grow financially. That could be an easy fix. But she's so stuck on something so small as I want to travel and I want to spend my money on entertainment. That is so, I get it because I like to do the same thing. I completely get that part. I am not joking. I like to have adventures. I like to go places. I like to see stuff. I like to experience stuff. I get that. And I'm having recurrently I had to put things on pause, even though I still have that bad habit of still trying to do stuff. I am realistic enough to know I'm going to have to put those things on pause. My fun side, my adventure side, until I get back to where I want to be financially. I can't spend recklessly if my house is not okay. So my house comes first, entertainment comes second. So that's how Olivia needs to look at things. She has married someone, so she has to intertwine their situation. And 2 incomes is better than 1. So yes, he makes less money than you, but it can assist on things if you wanted to travel, if you wanted to do things. But she's so held up on not being able to and being told that she can't buy something or go somewhere. She don't want to be told that she can't, that she's like putting up a block to him, like, you know, you can't afford me. And as I said previously, if that is the case, Miss Olivia, then you shouldn't have been on the show. If you had such an easy time finding somebody with 6 figures and live way better than you and have more money than you, then why are you on Married at First Sight looking for love? Right? So sometimes it is okay to bend a little, bring your little standards down. Because truth be told, my fiance don't make as much money as me right now. He's gonna go back to work. He probably make twice as much money than me. But at this very moment, I have to hold down everything until we get back on his feet. That's what marriage is. You don't complain. You just do. Right? So she needs to get out this self mentality and learn how to work with the man and listen to the man. Because sometimes, you know, he's not telling you something that's going to hurt you. She's so immature. Like, that is what she is hung up on. Like, it's not, you know, I want to give me a house like he got. You know, he has something that I don't have, and I want to learn from him. It is, I don't want to be told that I can't travel around the world if I want to. Girl, grow the fuck up. Period. Grow the fuck up. Because that's so stupid. And where did she go? Where did they have a conversation? I'm trying to think. They were talking about something, and they were talking about how to fall in love with each other, and he wasn't answering. Like, yeah, that was a little immature moment, but you know, he probably didn't know how to answer it because he probably never been in love. To be honest, he's been a player for so long. You know what I mean? So he probably didn't know how to answer it. So what? That's a mark on his, you know, his checklist that he can't, you know, he's not a good husband because he don't answer the question like you want him to answer the question. Like, she gets on my nerves. These 3 couples just get on my nerves. Like, she's so bougie. It's just, she's so bougie. And she just looks so unhappy and miserable. Like, she just looks so unhappy. Like, every episode, she just looks sadder and sadder. Like, she's just so miserable. Like, this man just makes her so miserable. And I don't see what he's doing is making her miserable. Like, it's just, oh my God. Like, these 3 couples get on my nerves. So, the next episode, what happens in the next episode? Something again about how he's turned his situation into sarcasm or something like that. You know, no more wasted time on these 2. They still is 50-50 chance to me. I don't see them going the distance. Not this couple. I see them. They probably make it to the end and say I do, but then break up shortly after. I don't see them being together too long because she's just too rigid and she likes to control things, and You know, he's pretty easygoing, but he puts his foot down in his own little way, and I respect that about him. But I think he's gonna get tired of Olivia and her funky ass attitude, just like I am. And I watch it on TV, and he got to deal with it for 6 weeks. So good luck, Brett. I hope you make the right choice and dump her ass cold. Woody and Armani is another. Woody and Armani, I probably just push these two together because I don't really have anything bad to say. Amelia and what's his name? Armani and God damn it. I might just push these two together. Amelia and Bennett, Armani and Woody, because they're both of my top 2 favorite couples. Amelia and Bennett, they had sex this episode. He was sick. She was like wife. They had sex. They're happy. What else happened in this episode with them two? They're just 2 quirky people who get along. Woody and Armani is another 2. Was this episode they had a housewarming? Or was it the last episode? No, was it that last episode? Anyway, they went and did foot things together, got mani-pedis together, and she was talking about her hair and things like that, and what else happened? I should have watched this episode again before I did a review. But just they don't give me anything to complain about. These 2 couples just don't give me anything to complain about. I said from the beginning, from the first episode I saw, that these 2 couples are a match made in heaven, and they belong together from many moons ago. They should have already been matched a long time ago. They should have. Sadly, they haven't found each other before the show, but thank God that they found each other for the show, because they're so perfectly matched. It's scary. Like, they have a great communication. They have a great way of living. They have a great way of understanding each other, especially Woody and Armani. She handles him so well. I'm trying to learn from her how to compromise like she do, how to listen like she do. Like, she's so good. I love her. Like, how she treats him. Did she cook for him? Yes, she cooked for him, made him feel, special when he came home from work. These 2, they doing it right. These 2 wives are doing it right. That's how you do it. I don't have anything bad to say about these 2. As I said, they're just perfect. They're perfect in every way to me. The only challenge Bennett and Amelia is going to have, again, I've said it for her going out of town for school, for residency. Is he going to follow her? Is he not going to follow her? That's going to be their main issue. And I think that's going to happen after the show's over. And then Woody and Armani, what's their biggest issue right now? I haven't seen one yet. So I'm waiting to see one. I'm waiting to see one, like, when they have an altercation, when they have a real altercation, when they're like ready to explode and kill each other. Like, I'm waiting to see one. Right now, I can't see any flaws in their relationship. And I love it. I love those 2 couples together. So that is my review. Thanks for joining me on another review for Married at First Sight season 11. I think this is episode 9. Check me next week when I do my another weekly review, upload on Thursdays. All right, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on my social medias, Keyshawn Varese Robinson on Facebook, and Sleepless and LVNV on Instagram. All right, bye.